Okay, let's look at task number 3. So we're going to look at the problem first on your paper. We're going to try this all out. Then you should have all the answers you need to go back and answer your task. So we've got 2 1/4. So it's telling us what we have, 2 1/4. And we're dividing by 3/8 here. So first, we need to make this improper. So I want you to stop and do that. So 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So we have 9 total pieces. So here's my copy, 9 out of 4. I'm flipping my sign, dot, using the reciprocal, and I'm flopping the divisor to its reciprocal, 8/3. So we can go ahead and do 9 times 8 and 3 times 4. So see if you can figure those out. Okay, so 9 times 8 is 72. And 4 times 3 is, oops, that was a very bad one. Just make it a fancy one, is 12. 72 divided by 12 is, see if you can answer that. It's going to be a whole number. 12 goes into 72 perfectly even. So one thing we could have done to help ourselves out, to not have had to do so much work at the end, so we still need to copy our improper fraction. We still need to dot and flop to make the reciprocal of the divisor. But I noticed that 9 and 3 have a common factor of 3. 3 divided by 3 is 1. 9 divided by 3 is 3. And I notice 4 and 8 have a common factor of 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 8 is 2. So now I can do 3 times 2 is 6. 1 times 1 is 1. 6 divided by 1 is 6. So this answer has a nice whole integer of 6. So let's go ahead and look at task 3. So first we had to write the mixed number as a fraction that is bigger than 1. So tell me what that was. 4 pieces in each 2, whole thing. So 2. So we have 1, 2 wholes. Add 4 pieces. 4 pieces is 8. And we have 1 more piece, 9/4. Okay, and then I want you to match up which problem matches what we did. So think about, we had 9/4. And yes, we divided by 3/8. But I'm noticing there's no dividing by 3/8. So we have to take the reciprocal and flip it and tell me which one matches our work here. So when will the quotient be greater than the dividend in a division problem? So let's take a look at this one. So we had 2 1/4 here, and we were dividing by a number less than it. So we were cutting it up into smaller groups. So we know our answer was 6, which is bigger than 2. So because we were dividing by a smaller number, it made our answer, our quotient, bigger. That's the exact opposite of the last problem. In the last problem, we divided by a bigger number, so that meant we had to have a smaller quotient. Because we're cutting it into smaller pieces, you're going to have more of them. And if you cut it into bigger pieces, you're going to have less pieces to work with in the end. So go ahead and see if you can explain to me when we get a bigger divisor and, quotient, and when our quotient would be smaller than.